Hey guys! Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial recreating the look that Selena Gomez wore for the 2016 Grammys. I got an overwhelming amount of requests to recreate this look. You guys just really love Selena Gomez, and so of course I wanted to recreate the look for you. It's kind of a 70s catty smoky eye, but it's got like a little bit more precision in the shadow placement. Obviously my eyes are really hooded, so you don't get to see the definition in the tones quite as much when my eyes are open, but if you have an eye shape that's a little bit more similar to hers, then you'll be able to see all the shadow tones going on, you know what I mean? So if you guys are interested in seeing exactly how I got this look, then please keep watching. I'm starting off by prepping the skin with a little bit of foundation primer. I'm using the Vincent Longo Water Canvas base, and I'm actually going to work this all over my skin as well, because this primer doesn't make my skin feel trapped behind a layer of silicone, which you guys know I hate silicone primers. They just don't work for me. This one is actually 81% micro water, which is really interesting because it just gives your skin this ultra velvety feeling, and the skin feels so gorgeous and prepped for the makeup application. I'm going to be using the Vincent Longo Water Canvas Foundation. I am in the shade Golden Beige, and I found the best way to apply this to the skin is just by picking it up on your fingertips and working it in with your hands. And this product is also more than half water, just like the primer. This one is actually 75% of that micro water, so it's hydrating, and I think those of you with drier skin types like mine, I think that you're gonna love this. This is ideal. It does not cling to the dry patches. It doesn't accentuate drier parts on the skin. It's a very hydrated, radiant looking finish, and it doesn't even look like you're wearing makeup on your skin. It's beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of eye primer. This is the Bare Minerals Well Rested CC Eye Primer. I'm just working this on the top of my lids and a little bit on the lower lash line because we're going to be putting some shadows on there as well. So I'm going to start off with this shadow from Vincent Longo. It is in the shade Ironic, and I'm going to be working this into the crease of my eye. So once you've worked this into the crease, you want to blend it a little bit right above the crease, all the way to the inner corner of the eye, and just make sure you're blending a lot as you're going so you get a nice soft line. And her shadow also had a catty angled shape, so I'm trying to keep that true to the shape she had by just angling that outer corner a bit. Also going to be working this onto the eyelid as well. You can also work this shadow into the lower lash line as well. Just take it from the outer to the inner corner. I'm taking the Terachino Baby Dome Baked Eyeshadow Trio, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to work this into the crease only. I'm not going to take it past what I've blended of that Ironic shadow. I'm just going to use this to really deepen and shape in the crease. And I'm also keeping this outer corner in a very catty angled shape. So you want to bring that shadow down on the outer V as well, connect it to the top lash line. And then I'm going in with the darkest shade on an even tinier pencil brush, and I'm going to work this onto the outer corners of the eye. It's like really just keeping this strictly on the outer V. And then I'm also going to be working this from the outer corner to about mid lash line, just really smudging that in there to give it some extra darkness. And I'm taking the lightest shade out of the palette, and that is going to be my brow bone highlight. And then blend it out with my finger. And then I'm going to take the Vincent Longo highlighter in the shade Patina, and I'm going to pick this up on my fingers and apply this to the inner corners of my eyes because she had a shimmery gold highlight on the inner corners. So I'm just going to apply that right on the inner corner. And she also had gold shimmer on the lid as well. So I'm just putting this on the inner third of the eye. I don't want to take this up into the crease or the outer corner because I don't want to disturb those darker shades. I'm just putting this right on the inner third only. I'm now going in with concealer. I'm going to be using two different shades of the Vincent Longo concealer. I'm going to be using this shade called Amber for my face, just to conceal a couple spots of hyperpigmentation. And then for under the eyes, I'm going to be using the shade Medium. I'm going to apply this under my eyes and a little bit on the bridge of my nose, the Cupid's bow, forehead, and this is just to give a little bit of a highlighting effect on the skin. For blush, I'm going to be using the Vincent Longo Water Canvas Blush. This one is in the shade Swan Lake. And again, just like the foundation, I find that this applies the best if you just tap your fingers into the product and apply it right to your skin using your fingertips. I'm going to set the entire face with the Vincent Longo Velour Pressed Powder. This one is in the shade Beige number 3. I'm going to be taking the SunDrenched La Rivera Sun Matte Bronzer. I'm going to be using this to warm up the skin, do some light contouring, add some dimension back into the face, and I'm taking this on an angled brush and I'm just kind of working it into the blush so that the two blend together seamlessly. This is a really gorgeous, warm, undertoned bronzer. Then I'm going in with the Vincent Longo Patina Highlighter. And this is a really nice, natural looking sheen. You can, of course, layer this to make it a little bit more intense, but Selena had a really nice, natural highlight. And then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go in with this Vincent Longo Waterproof Eyeliner Pencil. This one is in the shade Ebony. I'm going to be working this into the top tight line. And I'm also going to work this onto the lower waterline because Selena had just a really thin stripe of black along the waterline, but not smudged into the lower lash line that much. And then I'm going to take this and work this on the top lash line and really fidget with it. Get it in between those lashes so that you get a nice pitch black appearance. Work with it, let the product kind of melt into your skin. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Vincent Longo Lush Lash Mascara, and I'm just going to work this on my top and bottom lashes. Selena had super thick, clustery lashes, especially on the lower lashes, on the verge of clumpy. They were very thick and clustery, and this mascara is perfect for getting that effect because you guys can see my lower lashes are getting so volumized right now. So for lashes, I'm just going to stick on a pair of Ardell Demi Wispies. These are some of my own personal favorites, and I am pretty darn sure that these are the lashes she wore for the Grammys. I can just tell in the pictures that it was a lash pretty similar to these. I'm going to be mixing two lip shades to create a color similar to the nude that Selena was wearing. So I'm going to start off with this Vincent Longo Thinstick. This is in the shade Baby, and I'm just going to put this all over my lips. And then right on top, I'm going to use the Vincent Longo Lip Stylo in the shade Andesena. And this is going to give the lip color a little bit more of a peachy nude tone, and it's also going to give it a little bit of a creamy, glossy look, just like Selena's. Alright guys, so this is the end result. I really hope that you enjoyed this makeup tutorial and that you found it helpful. If you have any questions about anything, then feel free to leave them down below and I will get back to you. Also, just leave some comments down below so that we can talk to each other. Don't forget to come follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. And also, I want to let you guys know that Vincent Longo is actually holding a contest for you guys where you can enter to win $200 worth of free Vincent Longo cosmetics. I'll have a link and more information on the contest in my description box down below. Just also be sure to follow them on Twitter and Instagram because they'll be announcing the winner on their social media accounts. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.